Responsible and ethical business practices enhance a company's reputation, protect against negative publicity and costly legal penalties, and can provide for market differentiation and consumer loyalty. Responsible corporate governance and oversight is necessary in avoiding the risk of managers serving their own self gain over the company's best interests. Faulty oversight, performance pressures, or a profit centered corporate culture can often lead to unethical business strategies and behavior. In addition, the urge to quickly reach short term performance standards can result in pressure to do anything, including negligent and unethical practices, to reach a set benchmark. Finally, in some organizations, performance is of utmost importance to the point that ethics take a back seat to winning. Sponsors are expressing concern after domestic and child abuse allegations have arisen against NFL stars Ray Rice, Adrian Peterson, Ray McDonald, and Greg Hardy. Although the NFL has managed to escape the really dire repercussions, corporate image professionals say that there could be long-term implications for the NFL. Brand Keys, a research firm out of New York, reports that the NFL dropped from first to third place in a recent fan loyalty survey, behind the MLB and the NBA. The president of Brand Keys points out that loyalty only goes so far, and once loyalty is lost, long-term problems can arise. Ticket sales, TV ratings, and merchandise sales begin to suffer, not to mention sponsors begin to pull away. To make matters worse, the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, along with a host of other team owners, managers, coaches, and players, has developed a reputation amongst fans as being unconcerned and arrogant. As long as fans tolerate poor attitudes emanating from the NFL, sponsors will still invest. Fans have been willing up until now to overlook the dark side of the NFL in exchange for the opportunity to watch good football. However, chairman of the Toranzano Group, a reputation management firm, states that the NFL cannot risk ignoring public outrage and negative media coverage for much longer. As it stands, the NFL has willingly opened itself up to ethical investigation, but a continuance of ignoring unethical behaviors could result in congressional and other government reviews, not to mention a complete loss of fan loyalty. In many instances, corporate scandals can be attributed to the failure of control systems and ineffective monitoring. Underlying dynamics are usually present, including managerial and CEO fraud or personality traits, an improper or unbalanced corporate strategy, or stakeholder cohesion. Often these dynamics can result in scandal by feedback loops and reinforcing mechanisms developing and allowing negative behaviors to continue. These negative actions can include failure to disclose facts, self-dealing, lying, or taking part in cover-ups. An imbalanced corporate strategy refers to the continual execution of strategies aimed at a single short-term goal at the expense of long-term performance and success. An example of an imbalanced strategy would be the pursuit of quick profit without considering the impact of long-term performance, even if leading to corporate demise. Research proposes that the CEO is the key factor in driving corporate strategy, and the moral values and psychological traits of the CEO are vital in promoting or preventing corruption and fraud. Individual demographic characteristics such as age, education, or experience can serve to moderate conditions associated with unethical corporate actions. Negative personality traits of top executives can also be associated with business ethics. These behavioral characteristics include lack of integrity, low levels of empathy, or cognitive moral development, or even a diagnosable psychopathology. However, other studies have revealed that large organizations working in dynamic environments with a history of poor violations were more likely to take part in unethical actions. This suggests that fraudulent behavior can be attributable to organization-wide phenomena. An appropriate corporate strategy can serve as a motivational factor for executives to make unethical decisions. Shareholders, society, local communities, and employees, while no doubt negatively impacted by detrimental corporate actions, can actually support the process of fraudulent behavior by inadvertently providing support, legitimacy, and financial resources. In addition, societal and cultural factors such as ineffective social controls have also been deemed a determinant of unethical behavior. In summary, unethical corporate activity can be linked to individual, organizational, or societal circumstances. Due to consumer reaction, regulatory controls, social activism, and the desire to improve reputation and financial performance, firms have begun to pay closer attention to business ethics. There are not only moral but also strategic benefits associated with having an upstanding corporate reputation. As a matter of fact, the corporate strategy itself should be based upon ethical reasoning. Research has indicated that financial benefits and added corporate value can be derived from taking proactive environmental strategies, minimizing white-collar crime, and maintaining a code of ethics. Unlike formal laws, which provide penalties for noncompliance, conformity to ethical norms is mainly at the firm's discretion. Typically, conformity to societal standards involves mimicking the population's most prevalent behaviors, with some firms opting to meet, while others choose to exceed, societal norms of acceptable behavior. In putting ethical standards into practice, firms may decide to adhere to socially conscious production methods, promote ethical causes through marketing communications, or develop strategic alliances with ethical organizations. Organizational identity is a key factor in firm choices, decisions, and responses. Organizational identity is formed over time by both internal and external factors. The firm's culture, history, and structure help define identity, along with its reputation with competitors, customers, and society in general. Identity is communicated through the company's mission, vision, values, goals, and actions. Organizational identity determines how stakeholders in society view the firm, as well as how the company reacts to shareholders and to society. Although it may entail additional investment, a firm can realize profitable outcomes in the form of competitive advantage and positive market response if a strategy based on ethical business practices is implemented. Football is a rough sport, and fans enjoy toughness on the field, but not seeing talent turned brutality off of the field. On the surface, the NFL does communicate an ethical stance through charitable efforts and alliances. However, sporadic unethical actions over time overshadow the NFL's facade of social concern. The NFL can afford to be arrogant and unconcerned to a point, since it has no direct competitors in the realm of football. However, consumers will eventually shun the sport entirely for other areas of entertainment if NFL leaders continue to overlook inappropriate behaviors. Negative attention could, in the short term, result in increased attention and ratings, but in the long run will result in loss of societal support and fan loyalty. An organization's CEO is a key figure in setting standards and guiding direction. NFL executives should take a proactive role in communicating corporate ethics, defining and promoting acceptable behavior for the league, monitoring for compliance, and determining the